It's your girl NSanity coming to you with SRT Media TV. Straight facts, no cap, let's get it.
Bitches to report to the motherfucking dance. Bring that ass here. We finna throw that ass, they gon' throw that cash. Fuck these broke bitches and these broke niggas. Let me see what the fuck y'all finna do.
I'm tryna get lit. I ain't tryna argue with a bitch. I'm just tryna turn up with my clique. These bitches looking sick. Mad cause I can do it on a stick. I'ma bounce and I'ma drop into a split. Yeah, I'm tryna get lit. I'm tryna get lit. I'm tryna get lit.
Hey, what's happening, Seven? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I know that's a drop right there, so I sure appreciate the drop.
Oh no, we good.
Let's get to. We got a lot to get to. How you get the name? Where the name come from?
Well, the name NSanity really came from in the beginning when I was telling people that I want to rap, I want to do music, more so the rapping side, not even just the music. Cause like where I come from and like the type of family that I had some people that was kind of a little iffy to me rapping. So I had somebody tell me like, you want to rap? That's crazy. Like, you must be insane. And I'm like, it really just went from there. Like, okay, if they think I'm crazy, they think the decision is insane. So, insanity it is then.
Okay, when did this insanity wave started?
The insanity wave started probably about right at 3 years now.
3 years?
Publicly, yeah. Publicly.
Okay, for those who don't know, where you from?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, more specifically Fairfield 205. Yeah.
What's happening, man? I got a couple
up?
people from that around the way on Beham.
Yes.
How's it growing up in Birmingham, like the music scene and things of that nature? How's it there?
The music scene in Birmingham, it's great. We have a lot of independent artists down there, a lot of very, very talented artists that's just everybody basically kind of undiscovered right now, but the talent is there. Like, we got Carlos Charm in Birmingham, we got the Monastery, we got it's a lot of artists up there.
Yeah, I got Insanity.
They got Insanity, but see, Insanity just Alabama right now, not even just Birmingham.
She holding the whole state, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. What made you want? I mean, when did you start rapping? Because you already told me what made you start rapping. So, when did you start wanting? Like, you just knew you wanted to do music?
Well, I've always wrote music. Even as a child, I was writing like songs, not necessarily rapping, but my brother and my cousins would get together and they would, how everybody get in a circle and they doing their little freestyles and stuff. And every now and then I like chime in on it. But as I got older, I started, writing more songs and stuff, but not really sharing it with people. And like I said, it wasn't probably until about 3 years ago where I went public with my music, but it's always been there.
Okay, let's talk about some of your latest music and how did you link with Blood Brothers Entertainment too? Because I interviewed Air GP, which I got the single together. So what's the Lit single?
Lit, right.
Yeah, how did you link with Blood Brothers Entertainment?
Well, originally I got with BBE, We All We Got. I got with them about 2 years ago. I was actually with my best friend, her name T, and I was going with her to one of Air GP's show down in Columbus at Martini's. And so, when I got with them and, I seen the show and they looked at, like, you can tell it was a professional level to what they had going on. So I had to go ahead and, jump in and be like, hey, I rap too. And, in the beginning, when I first said it, Wayne might not have kind of took me serious or, they was at their own show. So they wasn't, trying to hear it. But I was kind of persistent about it. And I'm like, I got a song already streaming. At that time, it was Ain't Bout that was streaming, and so we in the club with music already playing, and I got my phone up in Wayne's ear trying to let him hear my song. So, they was feeling it, and they reached out to me like a couple of days later, and it's just been family ever since then.
Yeah, that's how they operate over there. Everybody seems to be family, even if they're not family from.
We extended family.
Shout out to Blanco too, cause like cause he's not family, but he is family.
Right, he a part of the team. He's actually he shot our Lit video, and he shoot most of the videos for all of the artists that's working under our label right now. So definitely shout out Shot by Blanco.
Already. How's it working with some of the people over there, like RGP and Blue Hundred, and tell me about what y'all got coming too, what y'all got cooking up over there. Most importantly, I heard a little something to the grapevine. You want to tell me about it?
We got a lot of stuff cooking up, like BBE, just the whole entire team. We got a dang, I lost my train of thought, but it worked.
What y'all cooking up over there?
We got a compilation. We got a compilation that we're working on with all the artists under BBE, as well as we got featuring artists that's not working under BBE, just, you know, put the whole city out there and let everybody see what's going on. So as far as the BBE artists on the compilation, I know myself, I probably have about 3 to 4 songs on the compilation that people can look forward to, and like I said, all the other BBE artists do. But as far as working with the team, like, we have fun. It's good working with everybody. Everybody get along well. A lot of different personalities, and it's a lot of different type of talent just inside of the artist, even outside of the music. It's just a lot of talented people.
Okay. I see you have your own following. For artists who don't know, how do you actually gain a following without actually being like known as a mainstream artist?
Gaining a following is just really about putting the content out. Like, you just got to put it out there, and people gonna talk eventually, even if they're not talking in the beginning. I had to get myself to a mindset of where I'm putting this out, but even if only 40 people see this one or 45 people see this one, it could be a 5. It's still an additional 5 people, even though, you know, we got numbers coming now. But just in the beginning, like, you always gonna reach somebody who you didn't reach the first time. So just keep putting the content out there and staying on top of it, and you just gotta let the people know that you're really serious about it too.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you went to other states, right, to perform, because that's part of gaining a following.
Right.
Where you did shows at?
Of course, we did shows in Alabama. We've done shows in Georgia. We just did a show in Atlanta. Well, we went to Atlanta a couple weeks ago, for we had some stuff out there.
I was with you.
Right, you was there with us.
Shout out to DJ Tokars, P. Brian, and DJ Such and Such.
Right, and you know, the BBE team, everybody we done been out to South by Southwest. Just we'll go anywhere we can go, because the people listening. So one thing about it, we always ready to work. So we'll pull up to any state and put on a show. Okay,
with that being said, favorite place you performed, or best reception, or just what was the place where you just felt like it was well received, all love, and that was probably one of your best places you performed at?
Well,
or name a few if you can.
The best place, honestly, I can say everywhere we perform, like, we feel the energy. Because, like, you know, some places we go and everybody might not always be familiar with who you are, or they might not know your song at that time. But once you start putting on that show, and like while we performing, we still checking for energy. We see what's going on, and people feeling it, people bobbing their head, and then like, of course, you had the people, me myself, when I get on stage, especially by me being like a female rapper, I'm looked at kind of differently. But until I get that mic in my hand and, you know, I start flowing, it's a different type of respect in the room. So, but I like performing everywhere. Like, I love performing. I love the vibe of the people. So I can't even just say I got a favorite place, because it's just what I love to do.
Okay. Any artists you would like to work with, like outside of Blood Brothers Entertainment?
Yes, of course.
Name drop. That a lot of people watch this.
Well, you know, artists that I want to work with, I definitely want to work with Kevin Gates, because he my favorite.
Really?
Definitely shout out, and you know, Lil Baby. I would love to work with other female artists as well. You know, I want to work with people who just willing to work, and you know.
Alright, I hope you get yourself on that DJ Tokar's mixtape, man, or some of his mixtapes. They dropping soon. I also got my own series of mixtapes, Southern Rap Tune. So y'all jump on those mixtapes, man. We can get your music out there even more. So make sure y'all tap in with that. All artists.
Right. Shout out DJ Tokar. He was in that. We was in Atlanta with him as well a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah.
you know, it's all love.
Whole little vibe there. Let's get back into this music. Any new singles that you have, or that's like you dropping an album, you dropping an EP, or
Yes.
what's next for NSanity on on your platform?
Just for NSanity, I have a couple of singles getting ready to come out. The first one is gonna be Boss Bitch. You know, it's that summer turn up for the females. You know, it's that time of year, so we gotta get the girls popping and everything. And outside of that, I also have an EP that I'm getting ready to work on. The single should be out about the 1st of June, with the EP coming about in July as well. So it's a lot to look forward to, with performances in between, you know, appearances.
Okay. What should people who don't know you and the people who know you, what should they be listening to you? What song are you, or what project you're pushing right now that everybody should have been heard, or they should be listening to you because this is NSanity?
Well, everybody know Lit.
Oh yeah, the videos.
Everybody know Lit. But everybody know Lit now, and you know that was like almost a year ago, and Lit is still doing numbers like on Spotify. And
last year
Apple
didn't
Music
count, man. People don't understand with this music business. Last year didn't count, man. This Corona stuff was not open. We was not able to service the music like we normally service the music.
Right.
We usually go to South by Southwest. We usually go to CIAA. We usually have Bud Fest, Coachella, all that music, money, and sports and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't have. So therefore, you can push all that music you had last year as new content, because it just didn't count. It just didn't count last year. It was a crazy year. And if you did get something done last year, that's a plus.
Oh, we worked through the pandemic. We were still putting out music through the pandemic. We were still doing, you know, shows. You know, the shows were kind of with the whole mass thing, but we were still out there and we were still promoting, still pushing. Like, regardless of the situation, we working.
Yeah, especially Atlanta. Atlanta didn't care. They weren't wearing no mask. No. I promise. I was hanging in Atlanta like it wasn't that, man. All in July and June and everything. Yeah, but there wasn't nobody standing there. I don't know. It was something about Atlanta where it just was like it wasn't no COVID or something. I don't know. But so COVID didn't slow your grind down, most definitely.
Definitely not.
Okay. Do you have any merch or anything that you got coming, like any clothing?
Yes, we do have. We have merch for all of BBE actually, and we're getting ready to open up our website to the public with all of the different artists, all of the merch for the artists, so everybody will be able to log on to that and, you know, find your artist and just support the whole team.
Okay. For anyone who wants to link with you, features, host, production, anything, how do they get in touch with you?
I have my social media platforms. You can get in touch with me on my Instagram page, and that's at The Real NSanity. That's NSanity. Some people they want to put that out, but it's just NSanity. And you know, my Twitter is The Real NSanity, or it's just Real NSanity. I think Twitter is, and then it's also my Facebook. That's also at The Real NSanity. So all you got to do is really go up there and put in NSanity, and one of those pages gonna pull up. And you know, all you gotta do is send me a message. I check my stuff, and you know, my team. Like I said, we got a team, so somebody's out. You can get in contact with somebody at any time, really.
Oh, most important question too. I want to ask you. I hear you have children. How is it being a mother in hip hop or in music business? You know what I mean?
It's fun. It's fun, but it has its challenges sometimes, you know, as far as, you know, scheduling, and, you know, I'm a mother first, so I have to have a certain image for my kids, or they have to see me in a certain image. Like, my kids hardly really see NSanity. They see mommy more than they see NSanity, but
Do they listen to your music?
What I allow them to. I don't let them listen to all of my stuff because, like I said, I'm a mother first, and so it's up to me to protect my kids from, whatever. Because what I do is for adults.
Yes.
So I have to protect my own kids, but they do know some of my songs, and they sing along sometimes. Like,
you better put them on TikTok. I'm telling you, running up TikTok broke the last 10 songs. For real. So you can. I think you can incorporate your children into the music, but you have to be mindful of your discussion.
Right.
And then you always got clean versions.
Right.
So most definitely, I think children should be involved in, like, if their father or mother is making music.
Yes, my children are very supportive, especially my son, because he's a little bit older. Well, he's 10, but he's older than my 2 girls, so like he want to hear it, or like if I play something and my girls already know it, and he like, dang mama, how they hear it before I did. They really do want to be a part of it.
Already, Mother's Day just passed. They took care of you.
They did. My little broke best friends.
Already, as long as it comes from the heart,
right.
That's what's happening.
I got all the little, school homemade gifts and stuff, and they count because they put their little heart into it.
Already, but I most definitely want to ask you that because, like, you don't see that. I don't see it a lot. I see most women who are doing hip hop, or at least at the, at the beginning or midst of their career, they don't usually have children. So just.
And in the beginning, honestly, that was something I battled with, like, myself. It's like, I'm a mama, and I got kids, and it was like, what people gonna think? But then it got to a point where it was like, this is me. It's still my life. Yes, I do have kids, but I know how to be a mother first, and and then also still love my music. So.
Already, NSanity love the kids. You hear it here.
She definitely do.
Anybody you wanna shout out, like this, who's part of this NSanity movement? You wanna give due to?
Definitely shout out to the team. Definitely shout out to BBE. Everybody in BBE. Like I said, we work hard. We work hard together. Shout out to my family and my friends, and honestly, shout out to just my fans, because I really do get a lot of support from people who I don't know. And as an artist, of course you expect to get support from the people who in your circle because they around you, and even if it ain't real support. But honestly, you ain't got no strangers that's really showing fake support because they don't feel the obligation to tune in because they don't know you. But now that I have that support from those strangers, it makes me actually more passionate about my music, because it's like, these people don't have to listen to my music. Nobody's like making them, but they still support me, and I still have people who are complete strangers, never met, that go and share my stuff, or they send me like emails like, girl, you doing it, like, keep doing what you doing.
How's it working with Weezy as management? I see he does a lot. And I just wanted to get a little insight on that, because I don't never talk to him about like the inner workings of what he does. I talk to him a lot, but we don't ever talk about the inner working of what he actually does. So let's get into that for a second, because he seemed to be a great guy.
Working with Weezy. I love it. I love working with everybody on the team. But also, like, what a lot of people don't know, like they say, behind every strong man is a strong black woman. So with Weezy, we definitely got to throw in our manager Charnel, because like, they are a team. Like, BBE is big, but Charnel, Wayne, Courtney, like, they handle everything. So it's great to work with them. They doing everything.
Alright, shout out to Dell Foods too.
Shout out.
Pretty good food, breakfast all day. At the plug right there, shameless plug. But any closing words you just want to tell anybody before you leave us with some positive words?
Closing words. Just if you got a dream and it's something that you want to do, like, don't let nobody stop you. Just follow through with it and push, because behind that every no, like, eventually you're gonna get to a door that's a yes. And just love yourself and support yourself harder than anybody supports you, and you're gonna be good.
Already, you heard from us saying the positive vibes. Chase your dreams. That's another episode of SRT Media TV.
SRT.
Lit. I'm tryna get lit. I'm tryna get lit. I'ma drop it to a split. I'm tryna get lit, but I'm tryna take my pick. I'm tryna get lit. Bounce that ass, little bitch. Get lit. Bounce that ass, little bitch. So I'ma drop that ass and shake it. 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 I'ma drop that ass and shake it. 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 Say I'm tryna get lit, better mind your business. Ain't got time to argue with these chicken-headed bitches. Wanna shake my ass and have these other niggas wishing that he can eat me up just like the groceries in the kitchen. But here now you can't fuck with us, we sexy and we glamorous. My bitch gon' fuck it up and put her ass all in the camera. Go best friend, go. Got another bitch that's with me, she could do it on a pole. Ooh, shit, all my bitches thick. You mad? Bitch looking like I hit a lick. I'm a sad bitch, so I'm always with this shit. Wanna grab? Bitch, tell me, can you handle this? Left cheek, right cheek, bounce that ass. Left cheek, right cheek, do it fast. Left cheek, right cheek, throw that cash. Left cheek, right cheek, spin a band. I'm tryna get lit. I ain't tryna argue with a bitch. I'm just tryna turn up with my clique. These bitches looking sick. Mad cause I can do it on a stick. I'ma bounce and I'ma drop into a split. Yeah, I'm tryna get lit. I'm tryna get lit. I'm tryna get lit.
Okay, don't be one more blade. Okay. Alright.
Don't.
Better show them wrong, better prove them wrong. Don't do the crybaby, baby. Don't do it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. It was alright. It's your girl NSanity checking in. Make sure y'all go ahead and go get my brother's new album, You're Welcome, RGP. Go do that.
She poppin' that ass. Shorty knew she would go, she started dropping that ass. Like when she on her knees and started shaking it fast. And she did the whole song, so you know she can laugh. She go left cheek, right cheek, both cheek. Dribble that ass.